is Imperative Edge. If you are competing or coaching in this year's FLL Challenge competition, then you are in the right place. With the 2022 Superpowered season behind us, we are taking a look at this year's challenge. Team registration begins today, May 17th, 2023. The First Lego League World Championship was hosted in Houston, Texas from April 19th through 22nd, 2023. Teams participating in that event got a special sneak peek at the 2023 FLL Challenge Robot Game Field Set. At the same time, the season teaser video was released on YouTube. This year's season is called Masterpiece. I have provided a link to the season's teaser video in the video description below. Lights, camera, STEAM, science, technology, engineering, arts, and math. Inspire big ideas, bold action, and creativity. Our skills make it possible to create art and experiences that bring us together, entertain us, and move us. First provides a topic each year for the Innovation Solution Challenge. Teams identify a problem within that topic and an innovative solution to that problem. The Innovation Solution Challenge will be announced in August. However, we can now guess the possible scope for the Innovation Solution topic. One possibility for this year's Innovation Solution theme is to identify a problem where art can be used to improve or complement the creation, study, or consumption of science, technology, engineering, and math. I have listed some additional ideas that may help you with your preparations. What do you think this year's challenge will be? Please share your ideas in the comment section. In the teaser video, we saw a lot of examples of art. Many of these are reflected in the 2023 game field. Here is a view of what your registered team or class will receive in this year's challenge set. In a separate video, I will provide more detailed breakdown of what is included in the challenge sets, as well as how to save money if you are ordering a new Spike Prime robot this season. Please subscribe to this channel for that update and more. This year's mat is highly colorful with 2 launch zones and 2 homes. The field is open and symmetrical with curved lines for the robots to follow. The lines have white only on one side. Following or detecting lines on the opposite side may provide inconsistent results. With only a few crossing lines placed directly on the curves, this looks like a very challenging year for line following. The last few seasons include a color indicator for what levers or models you must interact with. For this season, that color is orange. Now, here is where the spoilers come in. If you want to analyze the teaser video yourself and try to deduce what challenges await this season, please stop watching now. I have not received any insider information beyond what was captured during the world's public viewing. However, I am confident that if you watch this video, there will be very few surprises come August. It could be argued that this will take some fun or urgency out of the challenge. The first thing that we find on this colorful field is 7 orange minifigures that we need to interact with. Presumably, these are audience members for the various forms of art, and they will need to be delivered to destinations around the field. This is similar to the energy units from last season, although this year we will not need to collect the audience members first. We will have them at the start of the robot game. There are no black outlines this year to clearly identify delivery zones for audience members. What we do have are potential destinations including the movie ticket, music note, clapperboard, museum, popcorn, director's chair, and skateboard. Placed on the field are also 4 minifigures with solid orange rings, which your robot will need to collect. One additional ring minifigure is provided to you at the start of the game. This minifigure is holding what appears to be a magnifying glass. Each of these minifigures will need to be taken to the correct destination. We do not currently know where each ring minifigure needs to go. The ring minifigures have different colored pants with the same color below the orange ring, and they are each holding different objects, which may provide a clue. The skateboarder, I expect, needs to be taken to the large skateboard. One other item you are provided with at the start of the game is a pedestal, which matches a museum art exhibit clip in the teaser video. What is missing from the challenge set models is the artwork from the video. This means that you need to build your own artwork to represent your innovation solution. Place this on top of the pedestal and deliver it to the museum. The positioning of the museum appears to make this the cooperation mission for this season. If both teams deliver their art installation and possibly audience members, then they will be awarded bonus points. The centerpiece model for this year's challenge is the rock concert. There are 3 orange interactive levers on this model. Pushing the floor lever forward will revolve the stage with the singer. Lifting the speaker lever from right to left will face the speakers toward the audience. And pulling the lever at the very top down will bring down the stage lights. The only thing missing now is the audience, which we will need to deliver for the 4th mission. The 3D movie mission appears to be simple and straightforward. Pull the lever on either side forward and the dragon will jump out toward the audience in 3D. We will also need to deliver the audience members. A good candidate for this destination is the popcorn symbol. The theater stage mission requires your robot to push on the orange lever. The video showed 1 rotation, but there may need to be more. There's also a red flag, which may be something to raise or perhaps a penalty that you need to avoid. The video clearly showed the robot picking up the ring minifigure and taking it somewhere else. As usual, we need an audience for the show. There are ball hooks on this model as well that could be used for hanging. However, their positioning makes this less likely. The Masterpiece Paint mission requires you to lift the orange arm on either side of the tower. The colors on the side of the tower, white, yellow, blue, and green, will have assigned point values. There is a white pointer tooth on one side of the tower to indicate which color you are on. There is an orange lever partway up the tower that you may need to interact with first to achieve maximum points. Hanging minifigures on the jewel hook seems highly unlikely due to the height and inconsistent positioning of those hooks, but we will find out in August if my prediction is right. This area of the field seems to be broken into 2 parts. The first part is a 3D model mission. Pulling the lever forward or pushing from behind will animate the artist's arms and rotate the chicken via a worm gear. Worm gears tend to result in a significant gear reduction, so I am assuming multiple presses will be required. The skateboarder ring minifigure will need to be moved, very likely to the large skateboard symbol on the field. There is also a stuck printer mission. This could be one of the more challenging missions this year. The video shows opening the printer lid, but not what the robot should do while it is open. There is a pink toothpiece, and there is also a slot in the orange lid. It's possible that this pink tooth could be pointed upward and cause the tray to clog and not want to move forward. One thing to note, though, is that the tooth is not colored orange, which would normally mean that you do not directly interact with it. Either rotating the pink tooth or leaving the lid open may be enough to unjam the printer and move the tray forward. Once the printer is unjammed, push the tray to the end and make sure to close the lid. There are also at least 4 masterpiece tiles, and we see them inside the printer as part of the video. I have trouble believing that we will have to deliver anything inside the magenta picture frame for this printer, but it is not impossible. One possibility that occurred to me is the option to create a decorative mosaic design similar to the faceplate of the 2022 Superpowered Energy Storage mission. Only time will tell on this one. The VR World mission, or Flower mission as some like to call it, appears to be straightforward. Move the lever to activate the VR World. The movie production mission has multiple parts. First, lower the orange arm to prevent the camera from reaching the end of the track. Then push the camera over the rise of the track and send it sailing down toward the arm that your robot just lowered. This camera is filming a boat scene. Pull the boat on or past the clipboard. The boat is engineered to bob up and down while rolling, and the white anchor appears to be designed to keep the model and ring stable, and perhaps provide the robot with something else to grab if the small ring is too elusive. For the production studio mission, your robot must move the 3 orange sliders upward in a specific order. For those who notice the black knob on the back, this is used to reset the model. This mission reminds me of the superpowered Mission 10, Power Plant, because the order of operation matters. Pick the wrong order, and some sliders may fall back to the starting position. Score points based on the number of sliders raised to full position at the end of the robot game match. Because the mixing control surface is angled, lifting straight up and down may have trouble reaching the required elevation. Here is a demonstration of the model. As you can see, raising all 3 sliders at one time will not score full points. If performed separately, the following behaviors occurred during my test. Try and see if you can find a winning strategy from these clues. The left slider will drop the middle slider. The right slider will drop the middle and left slider, although if your robot moves quickly, the left slider will usually remain in place. The middle slider will not drop any of the other sliders, however, it must be raised by itself. In my test, the 2 right sliders could be raised together quickly, however, moving slowly will result in dropping the left slider as described before. Good luck! The boat video editing mission appears to be straightforward and will raise the digital screens around the editor. All mission names and goals are tentative until officially announced in August 2023. I also wanted to share this amazing LEGO artwork at the World Championship celebrating the end of the superpowered season and the start of the new Masterpiece season. Team registration began today, May 17th. Good luck to all teams and classrooms. 3, 2, 1, LEGO!